Guest Steve, BoroFanTV, outside and now empty, disappointed Riverside Stadium with Ryan. Ryan, what did you see go wrong in the first half?
Slow start again. It's becoming a similar story this season now. Starting slow, conceding, and then it's fighting to get back in the game. I do feel sorry for Dale Fry because I think this season so far, I think he's outperformed Ben Gibson. I think I've said it before. And obviously the mistake today, it's cost us, and they've just sat back all game, frustrated us. We've had to resort to Route 1 football with a Sunblonger up top with I think he's called Closer. He's a tall lad and he never got a sniff today. He never got any support off Baker. It was too deep, and overall it was just frustrating.
Do you get frustrated when you see Clayton coming in between the two centre halves?
Yeah, again, he's too deep, and I think obviously it leaves Howson a bit exposed in midfield when there's a loose ball, and they're just winning the second balls. I think we do need Ledbetter in the team. He is a driving force. He's a leader, and he's not afraid to play that risky ball. And sometimes it doesn't work. The crowd get on his back, but when it does work, it cuts open their defence, and that's what I like about Ledbetter. I think also Forshaw, I know he had a poor start of the season, but give him another chance. He'll be itching to get back into the team. I just think Clayton and Howson together, it's a bit too negative, and especially at home. We want to be scoring goals at home, beating these teams, and with Howson and Clayton in midfield, it's just too negative. And with again Baker, not a number 10, just sits back too much, and it leaves us on Bolonga exposed. And obviously when the crosses get whipped into the box from Johnson and Traore, there's no one on the end of it on the second ball to have an effort.
Yeah, the header from a Sunblonger in the first half, which was going towards goal. Maybe he's someone who took a gamble to run in. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I mean. I think Braithwaite, he'll be coming back. Got a few minutes today. Playing behind a Sunblonger, he'll play a bit closer to Sunblonger and hopefully get on them knockdowns or the loose balls. And he's scored an average of 10 plus goals a season in Liga, and he'll score the goals. So I think if Braithwaite is match fit, get him in the side behind a Sunblonger, definitely.
How would you see a Sunblonger tonight? Do you think he looked tired or?
Tired, yeah. I was thinking that he has played every game, pretty much every game, and he was getting frustrated. You can tell. He didn't get much support off the wingers or again from the midfield, so he was running himself tired as well, just chasing down nothing really. He wasn't getting nowhere near them. He was just running. So yeah, he looked tired, and especially towards the end, he couldn't really be bothered towards the end. He was very frustrated.
Yeah, it's usually a bad sign when your striker starts pulling out on the wing to get the ball.
Yeah, exactly. And towards the end, I think we ended up with 5 strikers on the pitch. But I do think today, a lot of people were I don't know why, but they were sort of happy Rudy Gestede got injured. Baffles me because games like today, you're calling out for Rudy Gestede. The cross is getting in the box towards the end, and he'll win the headers, and he scores most times out of 10. So yeah, I think we're missing Rudy Gestede today, to be honest.
Could you take any positives from any of the lads in the first half?
Christie whipped some good balls in. Randolph kept us in the game with a great save, that one-on-one with Jerome. But the only positive I can see of is Braithwaite coming back, because for me he's a game changer, especially in this league. That guy is brilliant. First touch is spot on. He looks forward. He looks dangerous. So yeah, Braithwaite coming back into the team is definitely a positive for me.
Do you think the substitutes were too much alike tonight?
Yeah, like I said, I don't even think we ended up with a formation towards it. Everyone was all over. I don't even think players knew where they were playing. It was just a mess the last 10 minutes. And I thought Fletcher should have came on a bit earlier, maybe at half-time, try and get a goal earlier, going 4-4-2. Left that a bit late. Again, I thought Braithwaite was going to come on at half-time as well. He was warming up a lot in the first half and went down the changing rooms at half-time, but he never come on. The substitutions were just a bit too late tonight.
It just didn't quite happen for Traore and Marvellous Marvin tonight.
Yeah, well, Traore had a good few runs, got the crowd out of the feet, put a few good balls in, but again, their big centre-halves just dealt with him easily, really. And yeah, Johnson was a bit quieter tonight. He wasn't really like he was against QPR, where he absolutely bossed the game. It was very quiet, and obviously he went a left back when we went with 5 strikers on the pitch, so he never really had the chance to whip in them crosses as much.
10 games in, Ryan, where do you see us now, mate?
It's interesting. I don't know. At the minute it looks like playoffs, but I think this season a lot of teams. It's very competitive. Like, it takes maybe a 3-game winning streak, and we're looking at maybe second place again. We'll be right back up there. But at the minute, if we keep going how we are, it's going to be playoffs. To be honest.
Yeah, and we need more goals at home, don't we?
Yeah, definitely. You want to be hammering teams at home. You know, set out an example to the rest of the league. And if we make the Riverside a fortress, like we did in our championship promotion winning season, where we were scoring goals for fun at home, we should be all right. But we're struggling. We really are struggling to score goals at home, and it's frustrating to see.
Ryan, keep the faith, mate. Up the Boro.